Today we're going to test out the best way to store strawberries. We stored them in the original container. We stored them in mason jars. We did the tray trick. We stored them in containers that were sealed, containers that were ajar. We tried it with paper towels, without paper towels. Also, just to have everything kind of be equal, I washed all of the berries in the baking soda solution. So we started off using the original container. So I took those original berries, washed them, dried them, put them back in their original container. This one lined with a paper towel, so two different ways. This next version, we tried a couple different ways. So this one, I'm using a storage container, which we sealed with a lid. So in one way, we took the storage container, put the berries in there and sealed it. The next version, we took the same berries, put them in a paper towel lined storage container and also sealed it. And then we repeated that same process with both containers, except for we left the lid a little bit ajar. The next version that we tried is with a mason jar. So we took a mason jar, lined it with a paper towel, stacked in the berries, and then sealed it up. Conversely, we took another mason jar, no paper towel, put the strawberries in it, and then sealed that and put them in the fridge. All of these versions are going in the fridge after we wash and dry the berries. And then the last method, to lay them out on a single layer on a tray where they have space in between them. So we tried that once with a paper towel and once without a paper towel. And then we covered this to keep the berries so they were not exposed to the air in the refrigerator. I tried all of these different options and I was actually surprised by the results. I expected the paper towel to actually help the berries. It was not. So I thought the containers that had the lid ajar were actually going to be better than the ones that were sealed. Turns out that was also not true. And lastly was the mason jar. Now I've tried this trick so many times because I keep seeing it on Pinterest, I see it on Twitter, I see it on Instagram. The mason jar was great for a little bit, but once those berries started to turn, all of the berries in the mason jar went faster than anything else. The winner, the clear winner, was a airtight sealed container with no paper towel. The berries in that container could have kept going. While everything else was getting fuzzy to the point where you might actually have to name it, these berries were fresh, plump, and still looking edible by day 25. So that's the best way to store strawberries.